So we are back here in Green Cove, Chestnut Mountain Road crossing. We were here last week and we went that way. Showed you guys what the trail looks like. It's not too awful bad. Easy fix. So today we're gonna go that way and give you guys a look at this part of it. We're going to go to Trestle 41. It's not too bad this way either, except till you get towards the end. Pretty good washout there. Look at that. That's new. I wonder if that's for somebody to stay in while they're up here working. Interesting. So I'm going to be showing parts of the trail that are good and bad. Y'all remember that place, don't you? So they have chosen 3 contractors to choose from to start on the trail, I guess in October. Richard Smith had put a post. You can go and look at it on his Facebook page. And these are 3 major contractors who have had to prove that they had multi-million-dollar contracts before. So I think whoever they pick is going to get her done. So here's mile marker 29. So from the top to here is 4 miles. Right there. And of course, once you get to the top, there's another mile up there too, but most people don't do that mile. So from there to basically the Trestle 41 is another mile. And as you can see, the trail looks pretty good. I'll be back. So here we are at the Green Cove Collections. I hope he brings that back. I know his little bridge down here is a little flimsy, still here. It's going to need some repair. There it is. He is in Damascus right now. He has a shop set up there. But hopefully, when this is all ready, you'll come back here. And I'm sure most of you remember this place too. But there it is. Needs a little work. Well, back on the trail we go, and looking pretty right. You can see how close we are to the road. And so far, the trail is in excellent shape. Not really any damage to it. Chestnut Mountain Road. Skip over Taylor's Valley. If somebody lost their fishing chair. Here's a way they could get across if they wanted to. Get to the trail. So far, the trail's been perfect. There's a big old deer standing there. Okay. something down there. You can see it or not. It's a big old rabbit. Right there. There he goes. All right. So, I'm just now kind of entering the farm. This place was always really narrow. Hard to get around people here. I think when they're coming back through, they're gonna widen all this like they did down in Straight Ranch. That's gonna be nice. But all this from here back to the car is perfect. Let's go to that rabbit. He's just running down the trail. A little chilly this morning up here in the mountain. Look how pretty. Last video I did here, there was several inches of snow on the ground and it was freezing cold. Must have been 10 degrees. And I ran this in old crusty snow. When I got to the end, I didn't want to come back on the trail, so I crossed the trestle in the snow. That video is on my Facebook page. If you want to go look at it. It wasn't long after it had collapsed. Look at there. There's somebody's put some campers or something up there too, or trailer. See that? Nice spot. All right, I'll be back. There's the swamp. Something just went there. Oh, it's a duck maybe? I think. Yeah, ducks. Here at the swamp. The beaver dam. They've been at work. There's a bunch of ducks in there. Just heard a bullfrog too. Yeah. Beavers have been working. Okay. I'm getting ready to come up on the first small trestle, and that is 41, which does need some repair, but not from the flood. It's been like this going on a couple years. Look at that. Them beavers have really been going to town. They have this pretty well flooded up again. I'd like to see one. Here we go. Sorry about this phone getting foggy and stuff, but it's old. Time for a new one. That truss was good, so far so good. I'll be back. Here we come. Trestle 42. Look at this. Trestle's looking good. Creek's looking good. not far down here where it's gonna look pretty rough. But I don't think it'll take long to fix. A bunch of deer tracks. And what that is. Maybe deer. All right, so I'll be back. Just down here, it's gonna start looking rough. All right, here we're coming up on it. So it's like from here, we've got a lot of water coming in, probably from in there. But there's the road right over there. I mean, if have to, they could probably work their way right here too, because it's literally just right there. So it's looking pretty bad here. It's not a long stretch this year, of course. That's not too hard to fix. Just down here, it gets pretty deep. Pretty ugly. Scary. If you take a big major company, I don't think it'd take them long to fix it. And look, right there's the road. So, I mean, they could cross right there if they have to. There's a sign. Black bear and elk. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Pretty rough. But of course, you know, you get a big major company in here, some dump trucks, it won't take them long. I'm kind of rooting for the guys from Montana. I don't know, they just sound like they're tough. You know, Montana. You basically have places like this. I'm gonna have to get down here. Get the sides of that rock. It's a big rock. Okay, let me get down here. Getting old. All right, we're in it now. Look at that. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Look at them rock. Huh. That's crazy. It's like they're in concrete or something. Look at that. Huh. See that? I don't know. It's just pretty deep down in here. There's some more of that rock. Check that stuff out. Here's the bench. Oh, look there. There's something in there. So there's the road right there too. So, I don't know. Let me sit down here for a second. Yep, this is nice. All right, I'm up. Back down I go. Check that out. That water is tough. Amazing damage it's done. There's another piece of that. That looks man-made, doesn't it? Look how deep this is here. There's the trail right there. So from there to couple of 41 is pretty good. It's just right here, it's bad. See there? There is the trail. There's the road right there. Look, there's a nice little waterfall over there. See if you can't get a look at it. Look at there. Phone's kind of messing up, but there's the road. Wow. Pretty wild. I'm going to try to go up right there, how I went last time. I don't have this in my chest holder. I'm holding it by hand. Let me climb up here. All right. Well, here we go. There's our creeper trail. Pretty deep. 15 feet maybe, I'd say. A lot of riffraff, but doable. And as I said, trail's looking pretty good here. So we're not too far from the trestle. And right up here is a mile marker. What is it, 38? I think. Not 38. What am I saying? 28. There it is. All right, so from here to the top, 5 miles. And that's the worst part of it. So fix that. A couple little spots on the other side of the crossing, and you got 5 miles of trail. You can see they fixed all that road over there. It was washed all out too. I came down here right after the flood. If you want to see videos, go to my Facebook page and hit videos, and I've got videos from 2 weeks after the flood. It seems the more you're on the trail, the less worse it seems to be. So I'm starting to see better. And I don't think it's going to take them too awful long to fix it. I think they can do it in a year. It would be nice for them to get all 3 of them contractors and start in different directions. But either way, I think I'd like to see the Montana guys come in here. I don't know why. Anyways, I'll be back at the trestle. Yeah, look at all the bricks. Where all these bricks came from? A pile of them down there. Look at that. It must have washed out. Cool. There's something here they tore down. All right. Yeah. Coming up on the trestle. Here we are. Trestle 41. Now, the last time I came through here, I crossed it, and then it did this. Like somebody took the sign, maybe. But that's it. Trestle 41. I don't know if I'll be crossing it today. We're probably going to cross the creek somewhere. So actually, like I said in my last video, that needs to be repaired. That section there, and the trail is perfect. Other than that, all the way up to the crossing up there at Chestnut Mountain, and then from there a little damage, and then pretty good all the way to the top. So from here to the top, a little over 5 miles. See if I can find me a half decent place to cross. I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. It's chilly. Look at that. Pretty wild. It washed the middle out of there. All right. Okay, I'm gonna find somewhere to cross it, and I'll be back. I can cross this or not. Maybe you can cross right here. Well, it's real deep. Deeper than I really want to get into today. It's cold. I'm going to hook this up. At least I'll have two hands. Wow, there it goes. Got my chest mount hooked up. Figure this thing out. I'd like to cross right there, but I'm thinking that rock's probably slippery. A little deep through there. Yep. A little deep, but I might try it. Oh yeah, that's good and cold. That's freezing. Not too awful bad. Oh, that's wet. I'm slippery, I mean, not wet. I'm sure it's wet. I'm in the water. Yeah, not too awful bad. Muddy right there. And that's why you carry a stick. Ah, made it. And here we are, Callahan's Crossing. I'll take the road back.